this is the area where we wanted to build that. I can't believe I did. I can't believe I've done that. Okay, so I can't expand the cursor to a 10 by 10 area. I don't have enough for that. I need a lot more. Okay. I guess I could set that up real quick. Again, it doesn't really need to be complicated. Although it may be a little bit more complicated because I have to get steel out of this little box. Let's grab it like that and bring it over like this. There we go. And we're just going to do one assembler for this. Just for foundation, nothing else. Honestly, there's probably a lot of things that I should do this for. I should definitely do this for conveyors. And I should do this for basically anything that I use a lot of that I don't want to just be constantly producing. Let's see. Put power out to here. Okay, it needs to be one more. There we go. Excellent. And technically all of this stuff should be proliferated. I don't even know where my proliferation line is. I think it's all the way over there.
Light mode.
Okay, so kind of all in on these hydrogen fuel rods right now. I mean, I guess not really all in. That's not the right word for it. But I am definitely all for them. That's for sure. Okay. So this is where we need...
Replication complete.
I think it takes 100 foundation for a 10 by 10 square. I think it's 1 foundation per. I could be wrong about that. Never really tested it out. This would probably be technically like the most efficient way to do this. Just putting like little tiny dots of foundation in the water. You know, if you didn't just want to like mass raise an entire area. There we go. There's just these little pink dots everywhere. That's okay. Alright, so we have all of this coal over here. So much coal. The game wants me to unlock mass construction. I guess I can do that. I don't really use blueprints that much, which is probably a mistake. But I guess I can. I can monkey with it. Just build a bunch of these. Can I get more than 5? I can get 6. Okay. I need more foundation over here. Bonus with foundation is that Dark Fog can't make new bases on it. I didn't know that. I don't know how much I'll be using that feature, but I guess that's pretty neat.
Complete.
I guess that's fine. It's hard to argue against getting 8 in here. Where is the Dark Fog in relation to me? Because I want to make sure... Yeah, I think if they attack me, they're still going to be attacking from this side. Because this is the closest area here. Even if I build up this area. That's my hope, anyhow. I guess history will decide, right? Okay. Let's grab this. Put all these guys together. I should just, yeah, I should do this. There we go, just to keep things running a little bit smoothly. Now this we will definitely want to proliferate. So I think we have proliferator over here. Yeah, right here. So we'll want to run this proliferator over. Plug it right in here, basically. Go. Am I gonna have to? I'm probably going to have to split this. I know for a fact that I'm not setting this up in the best way possible. It's okay.
Upgrade.
We'll be fine. There we go. Okay.
You've unlocked Blueprint. You can now make batch copies of production line plans. Press Ctrl and C to enter copy mode. Click the left mouse button to select the desired area. Then press Ctrl and V to paste the copied blueprint. Alternatively, press 0 to open Blueprint Library, where you can browse and use all saved blueprints.
There we
With
go.
powerful blueprints, you can then build a huge industrial empire.
We'll just run this the whole way over to here. We'll be using this proliferator for a lot, so... We'll start with this. Yeah, so basically with the foundation, or not the foundation, with the, like, blueprint, what we can do is... You can be as complicated or as simple as you want. I know that, like, yeah, there are people who have, like, planet-wide blueprints saved, where they just land on a planet, they plop down the blueprint, and then they just have an entire planet's worth of production that you then just have to funnel raw resources into. But just to, like, show it off, and I don't actually know... I don't know if the game actually has my old blueprints. Probably not. I don't remember if I actually saved any blueprints, now that I think about it. But we'll use this as an example. So we're gonna go through the effort of setting this up. You know, it's a 10 factory blueprint here. Very simple, very basic. Nothing fancy. We'll go ahead and we'll power it. We can go into blueprints, and we can create a blueprint that is just that. And we can save that blueprint. Well, we should probably have renamed it, but we can rename it here as like smelter or basic smelter blueprint. There we go. Here, we'll just do just a line of smelters. Yep. And then at any time, we can come in here and we can grab this blueprint and we can just create another one. Of course, we don't have the tools, we don't have the facilities to use this blueprint right now. But it can be a way to, like, expedite creating whatever kind of facility that you want. They're pretty handy. They're pretty handy, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I just like to chill and build factories. That's all. I'll probably actually use that one. Now that I have it saved, that could actually be a pretty handy blueprint. They don't have to be complicated. If you just want to do that to save a couple minutes of your time, you know, I can see it. I could see that being handy.
Flight mode. Replication complete.
Okay, so all of these things, every single one of these, is going to be producing energetic graphite. Everyone. Here, let's build some more of these. There we are. Nice. And that should all feed through. I probably don't actually need Mark III sorters for this. If I had, like, what is it? This guy. The piler. That's when you start needing, like, the super high tier sorters. We are getting kind of close to planetary logistics systems, though. We'll definitely want that soon. That's for sure. He requires thrusters for it, though. Where's thrusters? Right here, actually.
Replication complete.
Yeah, we'll start working on that. Okay. What's going on with our proliferator? Are we running out of proliferator? Oh, no, we're not. It's just slowly filling up. We may need to increase the production of proliferator soon. We are starting to use a lot of it. I mean, sooner rather than later, we're going to be upgrading to Tier 2 proliferator, and that'll be fine. Probably sooner rather than later. Okay, I need some more iron. You get the white sorter with the piler. That one is all you need. Do you? Pile sorter. After upgraded, pile sorter can integrate multiple cargoes into one and feed it out. I guess that's fair. I can't remember ever using the pile sorter the first time I played this game. It's not really that surprising, and it was a couple years ago, so probably don't want to take that at face value. Also, we really should have probably increased our storage capacity for copper and iron here.
Flight mode.
Yeah, we already have 300 foundation here. And almost 2,000 stone bricks. And that's just after a little bit of time. A little bit of time. Okay. So here's the thing. We may even want more than this. I know that sounds a bit wild, but we're going to need a lot of energetic. It's new. Before you could upgrade the blue sorter. Now the upgrade the white one instead, so the blue one is nerfed, but the white one is highly OP instead. Okay, that's why I never realized. That's why I never noticed it before. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes when you haven't played a game for as long as I have. So I guess what we could do. I mean, we already have the blueprint, yeah. I wonder why. Basic smelter blueprint. There we go. I guess we could just kind of use this.
Replication complete.
And we could put it like this. This is kind of in the way, huh? We will need to rearrange the sorter for this, the sorters. But we could just put like another row here. Yeah. Oh, it's just seeing these. Oh, I lack those items? Oh, oops.
Insufficient materials.
My bad. My bad. I thought I had them. Actually, no. I guess that's still... No, it doesn't, because the conveyor has to move. The conveyor has to change direction. Okay. So I guess this is the conveyor that we have to redirect. That's fair. There we go. It's a miracle. I've used a conveyor. I've used the blueprint. For the first time in my Dyson Sphere program, I used the conveyor. It's a miracle.
Insufficient materials.
Okay, so now all of this can be fed into one big storage unit for energetic. What's it called? Graphite. Oops. I didn't mean to delete that. Put that back.
Application complete.
Oh, this is actually a little bit awkward. I guess we could just do that. It's a little jank. but that's okay. It's okay to be a little jank. There we go. It's funny. We may actually just completely cap out on using all three of these miners. Like, these three miners probably won't be able to power all of these producers here. Whatever, it's fine. Whatever, we'll figure it out later. Not a big deal. Yeah, we're going big with this. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so now we need 2 of these. We need 2 conveyors from this depot. The first conveyor we need to bring over here to where we're producing our red cubes. Because even though it seems quite slow, we are using more energetic graphite here than we're producing, at least in this little line here. We could actually probably just slightly increase the production here if we wanted to. But you know, I'm kind of thinking longer term here, which is why I built all of this over here, which works a whole lot better. And actually, so far, it seems like we are fully stocking all of these. Okay. Nice. That's so good. That's so handy. You can put a storage on the splitter, that way you don't need to use sorters. Save a little bit of power. You just... What? You just put... like that? Huh. I didn't know that was a thing. We may have to incorporate that idea into things later. But I already have this all set up now, so we'll probably just leave it like that. Does it say that in the description of the splitter? Did I just miss it? Where the storage? Huh. What if I put this on top? Will it say anything different then?
Research complete.
No. Okay. Just one of those things that somebody more experienced with the game can be more familiar with. Maybe it says it in like the super deep tutorial that I turned off. Who knows? It's fine. Okay. Anyway. So how do I want to set this up now? I know I'm going to set up... I need more foundation. Unless that's another one of those newer things that I've just completely missed. Or it's far more likely that it's just something that I completely missed and wasn't aware of. We're just going to grab a bunch of foundation.
Light bulb.
And we're definitely going to use it, so don't have any qualms with it. We'll put a logistics distributor on top of that, letting you have like a small version of the big towers you make later. So, what you're referring to is this guy here, the logistics distributor, which will automatically deliver depot contents to Icarus's inventory or other logistics distributors. This is another tool. This was definitely in the game when I first played it a couple years ago. Never bothered to use it. Not once. I know that makes me a bad person, just like it makes me a bad person to never have used a blueprint, but it's just something that I never really used. Alright, let's go ahead and level this off. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just need most of the drops of water away. There we go. Okay. Actually, maybe we do research logistics distributor. I'm sure it's better. And I'm sure it's something that I should probably work on getting better at using. It'll probably make my life so much easier. These guys we need a lot of, too. We need a lot of everything, let's be real. Oh, we can research planetary logistics system now. Oh, we definitely need that. Tetrahedron, how's it going? What's your favorite flavor of cube, Tetrahedron? Do you like the red ones? Do you like the blue ones? Do you like the sour berry ones? I still don't know what to call the yellow ones. They're so good. For example, you can make it so that they keep certain amounts of items in your inventory. You have it so that it keeps 600 belts on me, and that takes any orange or green belts from me, as I only use blue ones after I got. You like the green ones, Tetrahedron? What flavor would you call the green ones? Sour apple? Watermelon? Green beans? I mean, I think we should probably stick to, like, candy ones. Like, candy flavors. Grape? Green's grape? I always kind of figured the purple ones would be grape. And then the white ones are just, like, mystery flavors. Like, if anybody's familiar with, like, Airheads, Airheads have, like, a mystery flavor one that's in, like, a white wrapper. They're usually kind of gross. But... okay, we need gears.
Flight mode.
Let's see. I know we have gear production. We have gear production, but we don't really have storage. Which, I mean, we could do the smart thing. Put some storage right on top. Yeah.
Replication complete.
So maybe if, for no other reason than to, like, help store some of the backup, we could use these depots like this. Can we stack a large depot onto a small depot? I don't think so. There we go. Well, we could try to go harass the Dark Fog some more. I haven't tried to do that since I upgraded my power supply and got some drones to help me. It probably won't do anything though. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of Dark Fog over here. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think our drones lasted very long. All right. Well, I mean, at least we learned. Learning is important. We can always upgrade our things so that we can have more drones, and that is just like the basic tier drone. Like if you look in here, They're literally called prototypes. Where is it? Right here. So they're not meant to be super powerful. And on top of that, we can also upgrade our drones here to have better combat functions. So it's just time. This is why, like, if you go into the Milky Way thing, there's a reason why the game has separated missions or playthroughs with combat enabled and playthroughs without combat enabled. It's because when you're dealing with the Dark Fog, it seems, at least for now. Thank you for the follow. Is it X Marcus TV? I guess it's just Marcus TV, or Marcus. We'll call you Marcus. But yeah, this is part of the reason why it's separated on the Milky Way screen, because when you have to deal with the Dark Fog, you have to devote a lot of resources to actually dealing with the Dark Fog. So I should probably focus on the Dark Fog not as something that I want to just eliminate immediately or as quickly as possible, and just something that we're just gonna have to deal with it for the entirety of the game. It's just gonna be a thing. Okay, so it does look like
Research complete.
we're not quite getting coal the whole way down. I mean, we could fix that. We have all these coal reserves over here, too. So wait, let's test a theory. Oh, it's colliding with another object? Okay. Let's test a theory. This may not work the way that I think it will, but maybe it will. So we have this coal over here too. We can definitely add this coal into the supply line. Probably. And we could put, like, I don't know. We can put a splitter here. And we could feed this into there, and we could put a depot on top. And then we can run this depot. Let's see, what it has to be altitude 3? No, altitude 2. Like this. Like that. Now you go from the splitter as well. I guess I could go from the splitter too. I could do both. You can even feed the splitter right at, like, the splitter feed right into there. That's terrible, but it's fine. Here, let's commit crimes of poor efficiency, shall we? There we go. So that'll feed a whole bunch of coal into the system. And a whole bunch of coal into here. And hopefully a whole bunch of coal into here. It also may just be an issue with not having, like, the tier 3 roads yet. Oh, I think it's all going into the thing now. I don't actually think this is doing anything. Oh, man. All right. Let's just do that. That works just fine. And we can still keep this here. There's just be extra coal there. Yeah, once we get stackers, it won't be as much of an issue, because we'll just stack a whole bunch of resources on top of each other and just ship it through. But that should increase our production a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, anyway, what was I doing? Right, I was making, I was, other than committing crimes, I was working on making, diamonds. I wish I could see, okay, I can see which way the conveyor is going. There we go. I probably need more smelters, as well as more of these guys, the sorters. I'm getting kind of hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Making a Dyson Sphere works up a little bit of an appetite. Let's grab a few more of these. There we go.
Flight mode.
We're about to get attacked again. That's okay. Once we get planetary logistics, things will get a little bit easier because we can just ship things around with the planetary logistics system. In fact, our first planetary logistics line might just be shipping the diamonds over to our proliferator production area. Don't I have... Didn't I build... Yeah, I did build a battlefield analysis thing over here. Is it going to send out drones? Or does it only send out drones when it's, like, super close?
Research.
I don't know. Either way, it's safe, so we're good. We gotta finish this though.
Insufficient materials.
What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing stone. Okay. That's fair.
Insufficient materials.
There we go.
Flight mode.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Just get rid of that. No, I'm dropping my arc spelters on the ground. There we go. Wait. Oh, there's one more over there. There we go. Crisis averted.
Replication complete.
I have probably way too much silicon in here, but that's okay.
Insufficient materials.
All right, let's build one of these guys. Ooh. We're missing.
Complete.
Oh. Well, this is awkward. We're missing some things. All right, so in order to build the logistics drones, wait, in order to build, no, not the logistics drones, that pink thing, don't we need to do a research down here somewhere? Deuterium. High-speed assembly, we do need that. But that's not what I'm looking for. It's... Where is it? Where is it? Here. We need this. The particle containers. We need those. And we also need these. The graphene. Okay, so maybe we're actually nowhere near... maybe we're not actually anywhere near where we need to be with that yet. Whatever. It's fine. We're just gonna make some diamonds. We're gonna Minecraft it. There we go. So I think I've mentioned this before. I don't remember if I have, but I'll mention it again for folks who are not familiar. So some of these processes, you can produce different resources in different ways. So like for the diamonds, there's like two separate processes. You can either smelt the energetic graphite into diamonds, or I think that's raw diamond. You can smelt the raw diamond straight up into diamond if you have a raw diamond resource, which is a rare resource. And then there's also a fine kimberlite ore, and you can smelt it to produce diamonds, yeah. So yeah, that's the advanced material. Also, we need to proliferate this. Actually, we need to proliferate all of this. Oops. Whatever, it's fine. Whatever, we'll make it work. Come here. Don't mind me. I know what I'm doing, I'm a professional. I'm definitely a professional. I've done this before. Hold on.
Insufficient materials.
What do we need for the level 3? Oh, we're nowhere near the level 3 conveyors. So for the level 3 conveyors, we need these super magnet rings, which also requires energetic graphite, I might add, and magnets. And we also need this graphene, which also requires energetic graphite, and it requires processed fuel, which we might be burning all of ours. Let's just not let's not think about that at the moment. Let's not think about that at the moment, shall we? All right. We also have we have these logistics distributors, which we need to build these guys, which we need prisms for, which we need glass and stone. We're not actually producing glass anywhere, so we'll have to go just grab the raw stone. Should we be producing glass somewhere? Probably. I should probably be producing it here, where we have this stone depot. But, you know, I'm not very smart, so it's fine. And we're just gonna, like, build a handful of those. Whatever, it's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. I can already see just, like, Draxiker looking at this setup and being like, ugh, it's so terrible. It is. 100% it is. I'm terrible at video games. There we go. Let's put this, like, here, I guess. And we're just gonna, you know, do that. Go. Perfect. I use the word perfect very lightly here. We have diamonds. Congratulations. Hooray. We have beaten Minecraft. Finally. It's taken us 8 hours, but we've finally beaten Minecraft. Okay, so now we have to get the diamonds all the way over here. To here. So that it can be not proliferated, the opposite of proliferated.
Insufficient materials.
Also, apparently we just need a more proliferator, because we're actually burning through all of our proliferator. Can I see that? No, we are... producing slightly more proliferator, but it's not a lot more. It's not a lot more at all. And the reason we're burning out here and using it all is just because of how far spread it has to go. So, I mean, part of that solution is to make this a little less stupid. Or I guess what I should say is part of this solution can be to make this a little less stupid. By going like this and loading it more quickly into the depot, we produce the processor for the first time. It's beautiful. We can make these produce a little bit better. Yeah. That alone has helped a little bit. We are still going to need more Mark I proliferator, though, because we want to produce the Mark II variant. And eventually we'll feed that all into the same system, because it all gets fed right into here. So, boy, you can really see here just how much faster the Mark III sorter is versus the Mark II sorter. It's fancy. What time is it? Do you proliferate the spray? Like the actual proliferator spray? Like the stuff? These guys here?
Replication complete.
In theory, I should proliferate everything. But I don't quite have that set up that way yet. And I should probably proliferate the proliferator. We've had a whole conversation about that. Yeah, try it. Yeah. So the proliferator does improve the way it works in the spray coater. I was a little bit hesitant on that because I wasn't quite sure if it would work. I know you can proliferate the proliferator to like improve the efficiency of producing the Mark II proliferator, but I thought maybe it worked with the spray coater too, but I never really tried it that way. At least maybe I did. Maybe I did a long time ago, but I barely remember what I did yesterday. So okay. Let's adjust this slightly, shall we? I mean, we can just do it like this, yeah? Yeah, this is actually just fine. Just like that. And now, all of the proliferator is being proliferated. We just may need to wait a few to get through the old proliferator. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Well, let's not come back to that. Oh, come on. I have too much crap in my inventory. There we go. Now we're starting to feed in real proliferator juice. Is it doing more? I can't really... It may have to run through the old first. Is it just increasing the amount that it puts in? I don't know, it might just be like increasing the amount of reserves that it's putting in. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see. Number of sprays, 12 times. Number of sprays, 13 times. Okay, so it is slightly more efficient. So this does 172 and 28 items. This does 200 items. Okay. All right. I understand. Anyway, I have, where are they? I have logistics distributors now.
Light mode.
So I guess we can monkey around with that for a few minutes. I don't have any drones for it yet, though. I should probably build a few. We'll just build 10 for now. We'll just build 20 for now. Yeah, so eventually that proliferator will go everywhere. But let's go ahead and plop a logistics system. Automatically deliver the depot's contents to Icarus's inventory or other logistics distributors. So if we put a logistics distributor there...
You've built your first logistics distributor. You can now deliver items to the inventory.
Light mode.
Set the items you need in the logistics list to the left of the inventory.
And if we put a logistics distributor over here...
From the depot to Icarus. If you build multiple logistics distributors, they can deliver items between each other as well.
Distribute to
Each
other
distributor has a
distributors.
delivery range. If a task is out of range, it will not be executed.
No logistics spots. That's fine. We're working on it. We could put 5 in there. And then over here... Here... we can get... How does this work? Diamonds. I may have to specify this one over here to also get diamonds. Now that I think about it. I'm learning, chat. Give me time. Be patient with me. Okay, now that's already building up. Request from other distributors. Ah, okay. Alright, I understand. So I have to set this one over here to request from. One route out of range? There's ranges? I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense.
Replication complete. Light
So what is the range of this? Let's test the theory here.
When out of the building range, hold shift and click the right mouse button on the ground to move the mecha.
What are you talking about, Jarvis? Go away. You're talking nonsense. Okay, so what if I, like, had, like, a waypoint here? Okay, so they're going to get... They're going to send it there. That only works one way, though. You can upgrade the range when fully upgraded is planet-wide. I guess that's fair. I probably have upgrades for the range that I can do. Yeah. Right here. That's probably not quite enough to get it far enough, but yeah, we can try it.